picked up my son at the train station today. So I have my 22-year-old, 6'2" baby boy home with me for a short while, and that is just so amazing. And I saw a woman today at the gym that I know very well who was kind of decompressing from the holiday and, all that rushing around that we do to make sure that our holidays for our families are so special. So, what I really wanted to offer you today is she was really kind of overwhelmed. She's got two young teenage girls. Not the easiest thing to be because I sure do remember being one. Um, and she was just talking about how sometimes she just worries that she's doing it wrong and that she's screwing them up and that, that she's just not necessarily doing things the right way. And so today, as a parent who has not always done things the right way, here is what I want to offer you today, that you are the parent that your child needed to have. And what I would hope for you, and what I've tried really hard to do, I'm not a perfect parent by any means. I did allow myself, that's the one place where I really allowed my instincts to kind of come up and through me. And I pretty much did better than if I tried to figure it out in my mind. But what I really wanted to relate to are a couple things. First of all, you are the parent that they need to have. And what you think is going to screw them up is never what it is. Right. So I've asked him, was this really detrimental to you? Because it's been weighing on my mind your entire life. And he's like, I don't even remember that. So whatever trauma you think you've inflicted on them is probably not the trauma that they took away. And the other thing I want to tell you is that what I have really tried to do is take the gold that my parents gave me, and there was a lot of gold there. We were as a physically affectionate family. We did a lot of like dancing and loving and giggling and laughing and not afraid to be silly. And I tried to leave the things that didn't serve me in that family kind of dynamic, leave those behind. Made my own mistakes for sure. But I really tried to take the good and discard the stuff that I knew didn't serve me very well and enabled me to make a new relationship and, again, new mistakes in my journey as mother. So, as a parent, you got through the holiday, hopefully relatively unscathed. And I just want to offer you a piece that you are doing the best you can for your kids. I know you are. And there's a lot of measure up, right? Along with really traumatized kids from the pandemic. They are traumatized. I mean, just think about like 2 years ago, frolicking free, no mask, no, it wasn't part of our lives. So the kids that are in like grade school now, their lives are being shaped and shifted in this completely new way. So you're doing the best you can. You are the parent they are supposed to have. You are going to give them amazing gifts. And yeah, they'll have something to tell their therapist. That is the nature of being a parent. But just give yourself a breath. You parent with the best of intentions. You set boundaries. I mean, you do the best you can as a parent. And then when they're grown and off, and if you can see them kind of stand on their own 2 feet, you totally did a great job. Even if they come home and stay with you, you do what you need to do for your family. And whatever that work looks like for you is fine. I wish you that gift for yourself. Give yourself a little bit of grace and a little break. And I'll see you tomorrow.